What is Arm's favorite food? Pussy.
Yes! Oh my
God! Click clack to the bang bang. I'm a boy at a bang tang. Me and you, we would never bang bang. I'm a boy at a bang tang.
What? Going on, K Squad? We are here today with a BTS interview that they did with Billboard. Now, this is an important interview because it was done by Alex Jung, an actual person who speaks Korean, and he talked about how much he loved doing this interview, how much he loved BTS. And basically, there's this 3-minute video that says BTS revealed their favorite movie, guilty pleasure, and more. And then there's also an article on Billboard.com that is BTS speaks out in Seoul. The K-pop megastars get candid about representing a new generation. So first we're going to watch the video, and then we're going to dive into the article. I know it's not obviously watching or anything, but I think it'd be fun to read it because I think it's an important article. I assume it is by how many people are talking about it. I haven't read it yet, obviously, but we're going to watch the video, and then we're going to read the article. Sound good? It sounds good to me! So let's just hop into this. I didn't make videos yesterday on Valentine's Day. Felt weird, felt wrong, felt dirty, didn't like it. So we're back at the videos today. I'm sorry if you missed me. Hope you liked that video about love. You know, hope you had a great Valentine's Day and you loved yourself or you loved others, whatever. It's all about love that day. Whether you love yourself, love others, whatever you want to do. But yeah, we're here with the video and the article, so let's just hop into it.
Hi, we are
Bts.
Hey.
You're watching Billboard.
We messed up. Did Namjoon laugh? Every time they do their little intro, we are BTS, it just makes me feel so good. Oh god. What is the band's go-to catchphrase? That's the question?
Reaction. As a joke, we try to be like sarcastic, so like when we look
how
at
good
something,
Namjoon
like,
looks. Oh my
he
god.
does some like ridiculous things. We're like, oh, that's a nice. Oh, that's dope. Yeah. Something like that.
I'm J-Dope.
Oh,
J-Dope, aka J-Hope, aka Jungkook, aka Hobie, aka J. That was like what they did at the V-Live Top 10.
Oh, nice.
It looks like
Snake.
Snake.
Hobie hates those though. What is Arm's favorite food?
I like
Pussy.
meat.
Okay, no.
I like every meat.
Oh great, I love that. That's a great answer. Love my favorite answer.
You have to come to Korea and definitely eat samgyeopsal. Okay?
For sure.
You've heard about bulgogi, but you've never heard about samgyeopsal. But samgyeopsal is way better than bulgogi. Okay?
I bet it is. I bet you love it. Jin's guilty pleasure. Pussy.
3 steak.
Sweet.
Yeah.
3 steaks.
3 steak. Yeah.
3?
It's medium and sirloin.
Oh, okay.
Check good. Yeah.
Medium rare.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you were saying cheesecake at first. I was
I
confused.
don't like blood, you know.
Okay, you don't like blood.
Yeah.
Okay, so medium. That's fine.
Always 3 steak every day. Eat.
That's not healthy.
Yeah.
No, I don't advise that. 3 steaks a day. Hobie's favorite color. Put. That one doesn't
My
work.
favorite color is green.
Green.
Hey.
Just hope. Hope.
Is green the color for
Green is the
hope?
color of hope.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hope.
Really?
So, there's an autograph of him.
Is there actually?
It's a tree. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
제 사인도 트리 모양입니다.
That's
I
so
like
cute, man.
vivid color.
Yeah.
So my favorite color
Yeah.
green.
That's English. Take a deep breath after doing English. Yoongi's favorite movie.
All-time number one.
All-time number 1.
I have all-time number one.
Yeah. Number 1.
This is.
Oh, I thought the movie was all-time number 1.
Tacha.
Tacha.
Yeah.
I've never seen Tacha.
Movie in Korea.
Yeah.
Really.
영어로 뭐라 해야 되나? 타짜를.
Yeah. Faker.
I'll have to watch Tacha. Is that it? Well, Tay didn't get a question. Or neither did Jimin. Jimin and Tay didn't get questions. What's up with that? Well, a lovely, cute little interview there. And yeah, it was lovely and cute and wonderful. They were really cute. I loved it. But we're here for the article. We're here for the article. So let's get into this article. I'll record the screen and I'll zoom in a bit so you guys can see it a little better. There we go. Alright, here we go. No sound on the planet inspires as obsessive a fandom as K-pop. The bulletproof Boy Scouts of BTS have finally for real imported that mania to America. All in Korean as they rally dissatisfied millennials around the globe. Woo! Alright, built in 1957 as a reception hall for South Korea's fledgling post-war government to entertain foreign dignitaries, the Korea House is a quiet oasis amid the tumult of Seoul. With a photogenic courtyard and collection of old-school Korean houses known as hanoks. Normally, it's the setting for historical TV dramas or weddings. But on this bright, cold, mid-January morning, it's a hideaway for the 7-man Korean pop group BTS, whose celebrity has expanded past K-pop's traditional sphere of influence and, especially during these last 6 months, moved into the United States as well. Great opening. Very, very wordy. Very well written. When I arrive, the band is sequestered in a room within a room, behind paper doors manned by security detail. In the outer room, over 20 groomers, publicists, and other handlers from the group's management agency, Big Hit Entertainment, mill about, grazing on the provided snacks and drinks. Everyone speaks in low tones. The members of BTS need an extra 15 minutes before the scheduled photo shoot, I'm told. They are understandably exhausted. Their schedule has been packed since New Year's Eve with performances, TV appearances, commercials, and meet and greets. I flew into Seoul expressly to meet them for this rare opening on their calendar. Damn right, my boys are real busy. An extra 15 minutes, that's no problem. We can give them that. The first to emerge from the room is J-Hope, 23, the former street dancer from the city of Gwangju, who capers down the steps, then doubles back to get RM, also 23, the group's leader and English-speaking ambassador. The rest soon file out, wearing similarly dark Saint Laurent heavy outfits. Suga, 24, the idealistic and soulful rapper. Jimin, 22, the baby face modern dancer. V, 22, the master impressionist. Jungkook, 20, the golden magnate, youngest member, a sort of privileged position in K-pop, who's good at everything. And Jin, 25, who's known as worldwide handsome. Damn right he is. They form a semicircle of multicolored bowl cuts. And RM comments on how tall I am, 6 feet, and that I can speak Korean like a 10-year-old. They're photo ready, but groggy enough that I wish they'd taken another 15 minutes to rest. But time is money, and these guys are worth a lot. You're damn right, they're worth millions. Worth millions, bro. And we got a cute pic here. We got Tae, Yoongi, Jin, Jungkook, Jimin, Namjoon around. Look at Namjoon stance. And Hobie just looking real fresh. It's reasonable that Big Hit would handle the members like prized jewels. They're among the biggest stars in K-pop. Their last album, 2017's Love Yourself Her, has sold 1.58 million physical copies around the globe, according to Big Hit. And while it may not be a household name in the United States, BTS, which stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan, and roughly translates to Bulletproof Boy Scouts, is pulling unprecedented numbers for a group that mainly sings in Korean to an American populace that has long resisted K-pop's charms. Love Yourself Her debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200 in September 2017, and BTS claims the 2 highest charting songs for a K-pop group ever, DNA, which peaked at number 67 on the Billboard Hot 100, and Steve Aoki remix of Mic Drop featuring Designer, number 28. In the States alone, BTS has sold 1.6 million song downloads and clocked 1.5 with a B on-demand streams, according to Nielsen Music. That, my boys are in the billions. Come on, man. BTS has connected with millennials around the globe, even though, or really because, the act seems to challenge boy band and K-pop orthodoxies. Sure, it's got love songs and dance moves, but BTS's music, which the members have helped write since the beginning, has regularly leveled criticism against a myopic educational system, materialism, and the media, venting about a structure seemingly gamed against the younger generation. Honestly, from our standpoint, every day is stressful for our generation. It's hard to get a job, it's hard to attend college now more than ever, says RM, until recently known as Rap Monster. Adults need to create policies that can facilitate that overall social change. Right now, the privileged class, the upper class, needs to change the way they think. Suga jumps in. And this isn't just Korea, but the rest of the world. The reason why our music resonates with people around the world who are in their teens, 20s, and 30s is because of these issues. You're damn right, my boys. Social warriors, literally. The shoot's done, and we're sitting on couches in a small living room-like space amid the production studios at the Big Hit offices. The members changed into cozy, but still stylish jackets and knitwear. Always stylish, always stylish. Here at home, speaking in Korean, they're calmer and less eager to impress than they were on their recent occasionally awkward American press tour, where they did the rounds on The Late Late Show with James Corden, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and The Ellen DeGeneres Show, where RM gamely evaded questions about dating. Don't even get me started. Today, their voices are noticeably deeper, more sonorous. RM does, as usual, a lot of the talking, sometimes throwing questions out to the quieter members, but Suga is a surprise. Garrulous, and thoughtful. I don't know. What the hell does that word mean? I don't even know what that word means. Excessively talkative, especially on trivial matters. Damn right. What a great word. Great word. Well done. Garrulous and thoughtful. Seemingly primed for a social conscious rap battle. Damn right, my boy is socially aware to the next level. Min Yoongi, come on. Rabid K-pop fandom is, by now, a pop culture cliche. Even in a world where supporters of American stars engineer efforts to goose chart positions and feud with rival fandoms, Beatlemania multiplied by the internet, basically, K-pop stans are legendarily devoted and influential. The BTS Army, that's short for Adorable Representative MC of Youth, or for Youth, my bad, is the engine powering the phenomenon. It translates lyrics and Korean media appearances, rallies, clicks, views, likes, and retweets to get BTS trending on Twitter and YouTube, and overwhelms online polls and competitions. Big Hit says that it makes sure to disseminate news news and updates about the band on the fan cafe, so as not to arouse the wrath of the army. Oh, you don't want that. You don't want it. The global fan base is why a group you may never have heard of is attaining the upper ranks of the US charts, playing late night slots, appearing at the Billboard Music Awards, where it picked up the fan-voted Top Social Artist trophy in 2017, and performing on the American Music Awards. The AMAs were the biggest gift we could have gotten from our fans, says Suga. Purely in terms of social media, they're just about the biggest thing going, driving BTS to 58 weeks to the number 1 on the Social 50 chart. A total that's second only to Justin Bieber's and more than doubles the number of weeks scored by the third place act, none other than Taylor Swift. Ooh, look at these boys. This is BTS, K-pop megastar, Rebels, Speak Out in Seoul. Look at these guys. Look how good Tay looks at the top here, man. Oh my god, look at Tay. The ARMY doesn't merely idolize the members of BTS, it identifies with them. When the group debuted in 2013 with Too Cool for School, the members talked about the pressures familiar to any Korean student. The need to study hard, get into college, and find a stable job. Their first singles, No More Dream and Andado, No, castigated peers who attended classes like zombies without a sense of purpose. What was all this education for, they asked? To become the #1 government worker? The tracks were a throwback to Korean pop acts like H.O.T. and Seotaji and Boys, only updated for a generation saddled with debt and an increasingly competitive economy. I was talking about my past self, says RM, confessing that he was one of those drones. There was nothing I wanted to do, just that I wanted to make a lot of money. I started the song by thinking about it as a letter written to friends who were like me in the past. College is presented like some sort of cure-all, says Suga. They say that if you go, your life will be set. They even say you'll lose weight, get taller, that you'll get a girlfriend, that you'll become better looking. But this isn't the reality, and they all realize that that was all a lie. No one else can take responsibility for you at that point. If we don't talk about these issues, who will? Continues Suga. Our parents, adults. So isn't it up to us? That's the kind of conversations we have in the band. Who knows best and can talk about the difficulty our generation faces? It's us. I mean, these boys are getting real. These boys are getting so real. This is so real. Yoongi's talking so much. Like, basically, it's been Yoongi and RM talking mostly. Jin's chimed in, Hobie's chimed in. But it's mostly that. But Yoongi's been talking so much. He's been talking so much. He's been very garrulous. He's been very garrulous. Very proud of my boy. As they become increasingly famous, though, the artists have also become wary of saying what might be perceived as the wrong or political thing. Suga is the most outspoken. When I asked them about the massive candlelight protest calling for President Park Geun-hye's resignation in Seoul last winter, Suga readily talks on the topic. Moving past right and wrong, truth and falsehood, citizens coming together and raising their voice is something that I actively support. God damn it, I love Min Yoongi. That boy's my bias for a goddamn reason. RM, on the other hand, is more alert to potential sensitives. On the recent death of Jonghyun in K-pop group SHINee, who suffered from depression and committed suicide last December, he says, "We went to give our condolences that morning. I couldn't sleep at all that night. It was so shocking, because we had seen him so often at events. He was so successful." Adds Suga, "It was a shock to everyone, and I really sympathized with him." And then RM moves to end the conversation. That's about all we can say. My boy didn't want Yoongi to say that. But Yoongi, we know Yoongi's felt that depression. We especially in his mixtape, he talked a lot about how depressed he was and how he eventually got through it. Luckily, fucking could not imagine a world without Yoongi. So, but Suga goes on. Oh my God, Suga is still talking. But Suga goes on. "I really want to say that everyone in the world is lonely and everyone is sad. And if we knew that everyone is suffering and lonely, I hope we can create an environment where we can ask for help and say things that are hard. And say things are hard when they're hard. And say that we miss someone when we miss them. Oh my God. My boy's about to cry. Wow. Min Yoongi. I got a little, what do you call it? You call it a little something. I forget what it's called. Something. Not, well, I don't know what to call it, but that almost made me cry, just reading that. Everyone in the world is lonely and sad. Hope we can create an environment where we can ask for help and say things that are hard. Say things are hard when they're hard. And say that we miss someone when we miss them. Yeah, Min Yoongi. Oh my God. What? This guy, are you kidding me? Is he even real? Min Yoongi's killing it in this interview. I love him so much. I later bring up a tweet that RM wrote in March 2013, saying that when he understood what lyrics to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's gay marriage anthem, Same Love, were about, he liked the song twice as much. BTS fans naturally took this to mean that BTS openly supported gay rights, a rarity in K-pop. Today, he's slightly circumspect on the topic. It's hard to find the right words. To reverse the words, saying same love is saying love is the same. I just really like the song. That's all about all I have to say. Suga, though, is clear on where he stands. There's nothing wrong. Everyone is equal. Look at Min Yoongi. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Min Yoongi? This guy just coming in. It's like, everyone's cool, man. I love it. I don't think this means Namjoon. I could see how aunties would spin this as like, oh no, Namjoon isn't sure about gay. No, I don't think Namjoon just trying to say, he was just saying he liked the song, and he didn't at that time. He didn't understand that it meant it was all about gay marriage and things like that. But Yoongi stepped in. He's like, yeah, bro, no, nothing wrong with that. Everyone's equal. I love Min Yoongi. Goddamn Min Yoongi. BTS's meteoric rise was something of a surprise, even in Korea. 3 years into its career, eons in the K-pop life cycle, the group finally gained traction in 2016 with hits like Blood, Sweat, and Tears and Burn It Up. Was it what? Fire? Did he mean fire? Did he mean fire? Is there a song called Burn It Up that I never heard of? Is there? Burn It Up? There's no song called Burn It Up, is it? Is there? Am I about what? I think he means fire. I hope so. I think. Because there's bullshit in there. Like that? Is that what it means? Like, okay, anyway. Part of the reason is that BTS is the first major act to come out of Big Hit Entertainment. And an anomaly simply in that it is not one of the big three entertainment companies, YG, JYP, and SM, that control the Korean music industry, producing most of the past decade's notable pop acts, including Girls' Generation, Big Bang, Super Junior, Wonder Girls, and 2NE1. And BTS simply didn't have the same feel as factory fresh groups created to dominate the Asian music markets. Bang Si-hyuk, the founder CEO of Big Hit, cut his teeth at JYP, working alongside Park Ji-young in writing and producing hits for Rain, 2AM, Baek Ji-young. Even the people around me didn't believe in me, he says, recalling the early days of BTS. Even though they acknowledged that I had been successful in the past, they didn't believe I could take this boy group to the top. Like the other companies, Big Hit oversees everything from recording to distribution to marketing to events for its acts. He says that people thought the Bulletproof Boy Scouts name had a North Korean feel, but he felt that they would become a metaphorical bulletproof vest for their generation. God damn it, he was right. Bang originally wanted to create a hip-hop group, like Migos, according to RM. He first listened to RM's demo tape in 2010 and still remembers some of the lines. He cites, "My heart is like a detective who is the criminal's son. Even as I know who the criminal is, I can't catch him." Whew. It was shocking to me, says Bang. RM is extremely self-reflective, sophisticated, and philosophical, considering his age. RM, whose real name is Kim Namjoon, was only 15 at the time. Bang signed him immediately. Damn right, what a choice that was. Look at these beautiful pictures. Jimin looking great. Jin looking awesome. Namjoon, goddamn, looking so cute. Tae looking Gucci right there. Clockwise from top left, Jimin, Jin v RM. We looked corny before forming the group, says RM. We were really grubby. Back then, though, idol groups, boy bands, and girl groups like Super Junior and SNSD were ascendant. So Bang created an act that would meld the honesty of hip-hop with the visual flair and charisma of a boy band in the vein of Big Bang. During the next couple of years, he recruited Suga, a rapper he describes as having an I don't give a fuck magnetism, masking as a humble core, and then J-Hope, the street dancer. Big Hit then held extensive auditions. A casting director chased Jin after seeing him get off a bus and convinced him to try out for the group. Seeing him on a bus! On a goddamn bus! He eventually made the team alongside V and Jungkook. Jimin was the last to join after a Big Hit agent scouted him at a modern dance school. In the beginning, each of the members tried their hand at rhyming. I went so far as to learn how to rap, says Jimin. Boy, we've heard Tony Montana, that live performance. You can rap. My boy can rap, says Jimin, who, like Jungkook, now sings. But after they had me do it once, they were like, let's just work harder on vocals. RM nods. It was the wise choice, he says. And everyone bursts out laughing. Okay, Jimin, boy, we heard Jimin, man. Like, that boy could probably rap. These were Big Hit's ragtag champions, and they have a sense of unity. Early on, they lived together in one small room, sleeping in bunk beds and learning one another's sleep habits. Jimin does strange contortions in bed, and Jungkook has started snoring. It's TMI, acknowledges RM. They still live together, just with a little more space. J-Hope and Jimin sharing the biggest room, and plan to keep doing so. When we're at home, we go around to everyone's room, says Jin. Even when I go home to see family, I get bored, honestly, adds Suga. And if there's a problem or someone has hurt feelings, we don't just leave it. We talk about it then and there. That's how you got to do it. So if Hope and Jin fight, it's not just the two of them that resolve it, explains Jungkook. It's all 7 of us. I love it! Though I don't like the idea of Hobie and Jin fighting, but I'm glad they can work it out. Everyone gathers together, says RM. Ever the intellectual. It's like an agora in ancient Greece. We gather and we ask, what happened? After the interview, RM takes me to his production studio, a small room at the end of a hall decorated with giant KOS figurines in glass boxes, a supreme poster of Mike Tyson and skateboards. Inside, the walls are lined with his own KOS toys and a model version of the Banksy piece Rage Flower Thrower that he admits paying a hefty sum for. Other than that, there's just a typical workstation, a pull-out chair, giant monitor, and the most precious item of all, his laptop. In BTS's lyrics, there's a motif of the bapse, a squat, fluffy bird native to Korea and known as the crow-tit. A Korean expression says that if a crow-tit tries to walk like a stork, it'll tear its own legs. It's a cautionary tale, a suggestion that you shouldn't try too hard or be something that you're not. But BTS deploys it as a brag, a declaration of a small, striving bird. In Silver Spoon, Suga puts a cheeky, boastful spin on it. Our generation has had it hard. We'll chase them fast. Because of the storks, the crotch of my pants is stretched tight. So call me Bapse. We got Jungkook, Yoongi, Hobie looking real good. God damn, Jungkook in a turtleneck. Goodness gracious. Now that they are, almost in a literal sense, on top of the world, can they still claim to be underdogs? We're very careful about calling ourselves Bapses now, says Suga. But the reality is that's where we started and that's where our roots are. And RM points out that they still consider themselves agents for change. If there are problems, we'll bring it up so that our voices can get louder, so that the climate changes and we can talk about it more freely. BTS is the K-pop group of the moment because it balances the contradictions inherent to the genre of on a genuinely global scale. The act is breaking through in America, singing and rapping in Korean, creating intimacy through wide exposure on social media, expressing political ideas without stirring up controversy, and inspiring fervent obsession with mild-mannered wholesomeness. It is the underdog that has arrived. But the group would rather you not ask what's next. Its members and producer are skillfully evasive when it comes to questions about BTS's next album. Although they apparently have no immediate plans for an English language release, intuiting that such a move would alienate their core fan base. It wouldn't alienate us. We'd just be like, you didn't need to do that. Instead, they seem content to keep doing what they do. Damn right. RM, of course, is philosophical about it. In Korean, the word future is made up of 2 parts. He explains, proposing a sort of riddle about how far the band has come and how far it might yet go. The first part means not, and the second means to come. In that sense, future means something that will not come. This is to say, the future is now, and our now is us living our future. My God! Namjoon coming in with that. Oh my God. Yo! And then we had the video that we already watched. God damn. That's an article right there. That is an article. That is a very cool and special article. I love what they talked about. I love their social commentary. I love how introspective they are. I love them so much. That was such an important article, and I hope you guys go read it. I'll leave the link in the description. I know you just read it with me, but you can go read it yourself if you want. It was very cool. Very, very cool. I very, very much loved that. That was really, really cool. That was really cool. Alright, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and look out for those giveaways. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Have yourself a super wonderful day. That was so wonderful, and yeah, I love you guys. And remember, 촌 힌두교야요.
Click clack to the bang bang. I'm a boy at a bang tang. Me and you, we would never bang bang. I'm a boy at a bang tang. Yeah, let me do my thing. You were never really my friend. You can't do it, but I can. You were never really my friend.